there's a dog legend in this building tonight. And I'm not talking about Adam Gillespie, although that hand went up down there.
It did. That was fast.
Yeah. I'm talking about the human highlight film himself, Dominique. Nick is here tonight. And not only is he on our sideline here, but also up in the rafters hangs his jersey. I remember the night they raised that up there. Nobody more deserving. What a great example and leader he has been for the University of Georgia basketball program. We're glad he's here tonight. These dogs have something to show. One of the greatest dogs ever, if not the greatest basketball dog ever, what we can do on the court in his absence all these many decades. And by the way, all my life I wanted to jump like Dominique Wilkins, and now I do.
And in his honor, perhaps, Chuck, the Dogs are wearing the throwback uniforms, the throwback white uniforms tonight. That's a good look for these Georgia Bulldogs. Grand Canyon all in purple jerseys and shorts. And again, Georgia all in white tonight. Our referees are Courtney Glenn, Anthony Jordan, and Will Howard. No relation. We are ready to go. Both teams are on the floor. The first ever meeting between these two schools.
And you got a new hairstyle from Asa Newell out there. Almost couldn't recognize him.
Yeah,
except that he's 6'11 and wearing number 14.
That kind of gave it away. Yeah, 6'11 against 6'10 in the center circle. Duke Brennan, and we'll jump for Grand Canyon, and the Antelopes will win the opening tap for a second. Moves the ball to his left to Tyron Lawrence along the perimeter. To Godfrey at the elbow, slides down to the block, one-handed up and in with the right hand off the glass. Good for Godfrey.
They must have thought he wasn't going to shoot it, even though he...
Georgia with the basketball. Kane fakes right, drives left, skips it to Newell. He'll drop it on the bounce to Godfrey, who will power his way home and dunk it through with two hands.
RJ with a power move on that baseline. The Dogs did a great job of moving that basketball to the open man.
Tyon Foster, Grant Foster, driving on the other end. His shot is blocked by Samto Surreal. And Georgia on a quick breakout, going to get a dunk from Newell on the other end of the floor.
Well, and that was easy, too, because of that block by Surreal. It enabled...
Pass from Lawrence, but two guys drop down to double it. Now Demry dribbles on the wing, now drives inside, running bank right through the paint. Good, hit it high off the glass.
Yeah, he did that on purpose, too. That was a beautiful shot by Silas. You don't see guys do that.
Samto looks into the corner, comes back the other way. Clock running down. It's at 4. LeFew's got to put it up. Fade away 2. Good.
That was beautiful.
Got it to climb in just barely over the left side of the rim.
That's that shot you see more and more guys go into now, that little step back.
Dogs ball, 11.5 to go here, half number 1 in Atlanta. Demry with a ball on the wing. James trying to set a screen for him. Silas doesn't use it. To the elbow. Now an alley-oop to James. That one worked. Dillon with the flush. Samto with the pass from the left elbow.
So Samto has learned, I guess, being on the other end, this is the way you do it. You just lob it up there.
Samto sets a screen. Kane drives inside, Euro step from the right angle. Good all the way to the rack, and he lays it up off the glass. Blue Kane with his first basket.
Blue made such a great move that the young man that was trying to guard him just fell.
Skip it to the right side, just above the elbow to Newell. It goes back quickly to Lawrence in the left corner. Fakes the drive on the baseline. Ball comes back to Newell. Touch pass back to Blue. Kane's going to drive now, and the runner hangs up on the rim from the left side. Samto got the rebound. He does a 360 underneath and slams it home.
He just spun around and found the open space.
Georgia has possession, leads by 3, 21-18. Demry to inbound it to Samto off. Out of bounds play, got him high in the air, and he softly drops it over the iron for 2. He didn't dunk it. To Justin Abson, who's in the game now for the Dogs. His first minutes. Dillon breaks for the basket. Abson gets him the ball. Jump stop on the block. Turn around, put it up good. Dillon James. Nice play between Abson and James, Chuck. Georgia 27, Grand Canyon 20. Largest lead of the game for the Dogs. There's a steal by Lawrence to the rack on the right end and a slam. Lawrence has got it, drives in from the left side. We work in the front court, go to LeFew. He's going to take a lane all the way to the rack and lay it up off the glass softly. Dakota with the layup, good.
And Dillon James did a great job of screening for him.
Antelopes drive, they lost the dribble. Makai Williams stopped, but the ball kept bouncing. Kane going to pick it up, race to the right end of the floor and lay it up. He won the race, and he got the 2 points.
Just great play by Blue.
We've lost the 11-point cushion at the half. Newell, a catch-and-shoot three, left wing. Back of the rim, won't go. Rebound tipped by Kane. Off the hands of Santo, back to Blue. He finds Newell open under the basket for a two-handed dunk.
Well, as everybody went out to get the loose ball, Blue picked it up. Asa did the smart thing and went to the vacant spot.
36-31 Dogs. Georgia with a little defense here. Take away. Newell down the lane. Euro stepping a long stride to the rim and a dunk again. Gives it to Newell. Toe on the line. They gave him a three. I was looking at the wrong line. His toe was on the NBA line. Dribbles to the top of the key. Give it to Silas. Demery attacks. Feeds it. Oh my goodness. He fed the beast. Santo in the paint with a high two-handed slam. He brought the hammer.
Somebody stop that man.
No, more of it.
More of it.
And Grand Canyon has switched to a zone. There's a deep Scana energy three. Blue Kane from way beyond the three-point line on the right wing. Kane with his first three of the game. A little flurry of points by Grand Canyon. Three ball. That'll help stem the tide. Blue Kane with a falling down three on the right wing. A Scana energy three-pointer by Blue Kane.
That is huge, and I just keep feeding him.
LeFew, high lob to Abson, 2 steps down the lane, and he gets it to go with one hand, leaning into the bucket, and they foul him on the play as well. Send Abson to the foul line for an and-one opportunity.
Well, that was a nice little floater by Justin.
We've led by a dozen here in this half. Abson, alley-oop, Santo, get back in the game, two-handed dunk.
Well, when you beat the front line of that 3-2, that only leaves 2 guys back there. If they don't float back underneath the basket in a hurry.
Straight on three, hasn't hit one yet. He missed it, but look who rebounds and finishes strong with a foul. Santo Surreal with a one-handed dunk on the missed three-pointer by Dakota LeFew. Dakota to Lawrence on the left wing, back to LeFew, head of the key. To Kane on the right side, back to Dakota. Deep three all net, good. Dakota LeFew finally knocks the lid off.
Dakota had looked at that shot the other 2 times that the ball had gone through him and passed it up.
Antelopes with a basketball all the way down the lane, and Harrison's shot is contested. Long rebound picked up at half court. Going to be taken by Tyron Lawrence on the front side. He'll rush in for a two-handed dunk on the run.
And full credit to Santo Cyril for tipping that ball.
Nowhere to go. He straddles the three. He finds help on the wing. That's Lawrence. Long stride. Euro step through the paint on an angle, and he laid it up from the left side with glass. Now back up. One-handed pass up the wing to Demery. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot, 18 to play. We get it to Newell on the block. The lay-in goes. Whistle and a foul. Send Asa to the line. It's to go. Grand Canyon inbounds. Moore at half court. Going to heave it up from the logo. It'll hit the backboard. No good, and that's the ball game.
Wow.
Georgia survives in a tight one in the second half. It's the Dogs 73, Grand Canyon 68. Georgia off to a 9-1 start now for the first time since the 2001-2002 season when Jim Herrick was the head coach on a team that started 11-1 on the year. So good things happening for Georgia basketball. Bulldogs a winner here in Atlanta on the Holiday Hoops Giving event. 73-68 your final.
The unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.